Hi everybody, it's Cathryn from In the Pink Designs. Last week I lost my dog Oscar. That's why I was out, and I appreciate so many kind words on my Facebook page from many of you, but that's why I was out. It's the hardest thing. He was such a sweet and good boy. Okay, so today my project is using the Valentine Kisses bundle. The box measures 2 by 3.5 by 1/2, and it opens with a Velcro dot, but instead of putting this bow up here, you could definitely tie it on the bottom if you don't want to do the Velcro dot. And inside is a KitKat Bear crisp wafer. And I thought it was perfect because it's a little bear holding a heart. That's a KitKat, and that's what it's, a bear holding a bear and a heart. So I just love this. I wanted to use the KitKats for that. I had opened the KitKats to do the size and everything. I did that a couple weeks ago, and then I came down and my son's overflow closet is down here because his closet upstairs is small, and apparently he was taking one every time he passed, so I had to get more of these. So I know they're still in stock at Walmart. Okay, so what we need for this project is a piece of real red that is 9.5 by 4, so you can get 2 of these out of each sheet of cardstock. Some basic white for stamping. I'm using the Made with Love DSP, and we need 3 pieces that are 1 3/4 by 3 1/4. We need 1 piece that is 1 3/4 by 1 1/4. We need a strip of basic white for the sentiment that is 5/8 inch high. I cut 2 of these scalloped strips out of basic white and 1 heart out of the real red cardstock. All right, let me get my Simply Scored. And we're going to start on the 9.5 inch side. Score at 1.5, 2, 5.5, and 6. Turn it to the 4 inch side and score at 1/2, 1, 3, and 3.5. All right, and then fold and burnish your score lines. Okay, so we're going to have that 1.5 inch strip on this side, and the 2 1/2 inch strips are going to be on the top and the bottom. All right, and this is what we're going to be doing. All right, so we're going to start down over here. Go to the first 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. I'm going to leave this piece alone. On these 2 squares, take off the bottom one and wedge a little off each side of the top one there. Okay, go to the next score line, cut it to the second score line, and we're going to take these 2 squares and these 2 rectangles off. I'm going to take the score line with it, just above the score line. Okay. Okay, now turn it the other side so that the 3.5 inch side is over here. Go to the second score line, cut it to the second score line, and take these 2 squares and these 2 rectangles off. Go to the next 2 score lines and cut them to the second score line. Take off the bottom square and wedge the top. And there you go. All right, then what we're going to do is round the corners. When the bottom piece is over here, that 1.5 inch piece, the top, I mean, it doesn't matter if you do the bottom too, but we only need the top. of the outer of those two long rectangles. Right, and that's what your cardstock should look like when you're done. Okay, what we're going to do is put glue on these two little tabs, and we're going to attach them to this inner skinny rectangle here. All right, so you're going to match the score line with the side right here. Remember, you're going to attach it to the larger side. And then the other side. Okay, and then you should have these kind of wings. What we're going to do is fold those outer rectangles, the one that's next to the one we just attached it to, and we're going to flatten this, and then we have these two, and we're going to put glue on these two sides. They're the two skinny, what's left of those two skinny rectangles on that edge, and then we're just going to wrap it around the back. Try to get them flat if you can. We might have to, if you can't get them flat on the bottom, we might have to just trim off a little bit. Okay. And I'm just going to trim off this extra here. Just a little bit. Okay, and that is your box. Pretty good. All right. Now we have our DSP. The three pieces that are 1 3/4 by 3 1/2 are going to go on the front and back of the flap and the back of the box, and that will cover up this stuff here. And then the piece that is 1 3/4 by 1 1/4 is going to go inside there. Okay, and then we'll slip our KitKat in there, and that is the DSP on there. All right, now let's let that dry and we'll do our stamping. We need our basic white. I'm going to use Tuxedo Black Ink, and we're going to do the bear and the little teddy bear. All right, and I'm going to cut these out. All right, so I said in a couple videos that pecan pie was going to be retired, but it's not. I was thinking of something else. So I did get myself new markers because they were getting a little rough. All right, so we're going to start with light and dark pecan pie. Some people say pecan. And I'm going to use the dark, and I'm going to do his muzzle. And then a little bit above his arms here and below his arms. I'm going to do the inner ears with the dark bubble bath, and then I'm going to do the rest of the bear with light pecan pie. Okay, that's the large bear. And for the small bear, I'm going to do light and dark crumb cake, and I'm going to do the muzzle and the belly in the dark and the rest in the light. Okay, now I am going to shove the little bear as far down as I can, just so a little tiny bit of the smile on the big bear shows. There we go. And to keep it there, I'm just going to put a dimensional over it. Okay, just for now to keep it there. And then we're going to take the heart and I'm going to try to get it up as far in there as I can. So it's like he's holding it. There's a little slit there too. There we go. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue under there. Oh, it just fell out. Okay, now let's get our sentiment piece. And I'm going to use real red ink, and I'm using the sentiment, giving you big smooches, giving you a big smooch. Just get it towards the middle. And then we want it to leave a little sliver of DSP below it. And then I'm going to just take my scissor and cut it to about where the DSP ends. You could measure it too, but I find like this is easier because then I don't have to get the sentiment right in the middle. All right, and then I'm just going to make sure that I cut them straight. That one's good. This one's a little not straight. Okay, and then I'm going to glue it just with that tiny bit of DSP showing underneath. This one works out so that the hearts are there. That's cute. All right, then we need our 2 strips of the scallop, and I'm going to do the one that's, one of them is going to be a little bit lower than the top of the DSP because we want them to have the scallop showing. And then the other one is going to go right on top of that. Right to the tip of the DSP. I love that little fringe. Okay, this one has to go over just a tiny bit. Now we need to put some more dimensionals on the back of our bear. And then his feet are going to just go over the top of that dimensional, of the, of the sentiment. So it goes onto the white cardstock just a little. And he covers up some of the top part too. All right, and then we need some 3/8 inch adhesive Velcro dots. I'm gonna put one right there, and the other one with the adhesive up on top. It's easier when you have the candy in there because there's a little bit of something to fill it, so it's easier to grab. There we go. All right, then I'm going to take some white baker's twine. If you still have some of the red and white, I used all mine up. And I'm going to double it and put it underneath the top of the box and tie a bow. Don't worry about it getting too tight because we could always put a glue dot there if we need it. And then for the final touch, I'm going to use some Rhinestone Basic Jewels. And I'm going to put a large one on the heart and a large one up here. And then a small one right before the sentiment. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. All my info is below. Please subscribe and hit the like button. And I will see you next time. Bye.